Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Giro's RP. That's retirement plan for those out of the know. We are right where we left off last time. I built the starter for the base, and that's all I've done. Got here, built the starter, and there we have it. Now, um, notice I got a lot of trees back here. I got some ore over here, and it's nighttime. So if I drop a pal now, they're going to want to sleep. I got no beds. So I need to get a little bit of starter going on. So I need to, according to the base, I need to build a wooden chest, a primitive workbench, and deploy pals to the base. Then I can upgrade. So I have on me 3 wood. I hate to tell you, but that's not enough. Because I built those platforms, that's where it all went. So let's chop a couple trees. And these close-on trees are going to go anyway because we're going to be building into them. They're probably a little close to that stone, and that will probably have to go as well. What do I have for pals? I have a dead Pengule. I don't remember him passing, but let's put him in there so he can start getting back his dealio. While we're here, let's pull out a Nox. Come on. Hit the right button. Yeah. Okay, now that we have a Nox out, let's see if we can hit any... Come here.
Yeah.
Any thingies on the map? No specials, okay. There's a combat. I want that. I don't know if I can get it. I'm out of arrows. So that means I have to do it the hard way. I have balls. Probably not the best plan. Come on, I want that dude. Where's my guy?
Whoa.
I only got the starter balls. Got him. That is an excellent catch.
Oh. What?
An excellent catch. Excellent. And it is now daybreak. So, we're going to drop a Ichthydor as our first base pal. And that's a rush ore. I don't see him. There he is. Who's fighting? Go away. Rush ore's another good pal, and yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get an Ichthydor out. Start getting some of the trees mined. I think that Tomcat's going to stay on my team for a while, though he's a great early base pal. I don't have saddles yet. I don't have nothing. So let's make a... what do I have to make? Workbench and a chest. So let's start with widening this. Are you trying to figure out what you're doing, guy? Alright, you're going to put some walls up. And then I'm going to put a workbench right here. Get as close to the wall as I can. I can also use my Cativa to help me build stuff, which I should be doing. I need that, and what else? Wooden chest. I'm going to put the wooden chest out, like right over here. It's going to get moved anyway, so we're just going to drop one. I'm not ready for you to hair off on your own. Why are you not doing your thing? Insomnia, pyromaniac. I don't know why he's not performing. Oh, we already had some rush ore. So let's put out a... Let's put out one of these guys, I think. That one. He'll help with stuff. And we'll do this, and base upgrade. Campfire, bed, and a repair bench. Repair bench. Have I built tech? I have the tech. I have a bed. So let's start with this. And he should come running in and start doing it. And a fire. I need a fire. We're going to put it right over here. There we go. And then we're going to put a bed in. Let's put the bed... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Near the fire, so I get the benefit of the warmth. I need some more wood. You want to go to work now? Why are you just walking around? I've never had one of these guys do that. Okay. Let's just try and throw you in the middle of the woods. See if you can't see what you're supposed to be looking at. Maybe you're a blind pal. Chop that tree. Thank you. Okay, and we still need the bed. I gotta put up a wall so I can get a ceiling, which means I need some wood. That direction. Ceiling above. Bed below. I don't have enough wood. He just put some in. Yay for you. That's 19 now. Do I have any stone? I put the stone in. I want that just to be for those. So let's make the, and then we're gonna uncheck everything. We're gonna check stone, ores, and wood for now. We'll build another chest later. Are you getting to the next one? Or are you just gonna wander some more? Just gonna wander some more. Let's make some quick food. Pick that up. Oh, I had some. There we go. Now, if you hold the control key down while you're pointed at the wall, you can just orient it to the wall, which is what I'm going to do. And then we're going to cook it, build it, whatever. Alright, so that one's complete. We can bump up another level. I think I'm going to have to catch a different ichthyodeer. So I'm going to yank him. Let's get this guy down there. I think actually I want that guy on my team. Oh wait. No, I want this guy on my team. This guy can go down there. And he's going to find the nearest stone and start pounding on it. That's what I expected that ichthyodeer. So let's go, let's make some arrows. I can make 70 arrows based on the amount of stone I have. Come on, help. All right, now, since he wouldn't do it, I'm going to chop a couple trees. Yep. 16 hits. And the tree goes down. Would have been nice to get some more of those trees just outside that line, but I got a lot of trees already, and that's all for the good. So let's put this in here, and then we can do some more building. So now I need a feed box and pal beds. Pal beds very important. And I'm going to put the pal beds, I think I'm going to put them on a roof. I'm going to build the foundation out a little bit. And then I'm going to put a stairway. I hold the Alt key down and it flips the stairway around so that it works. And then we're gonna do another one going up. And another one going up. And then we're gonna build a roof. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I gotta get a roof, not a foundation. And then I'm gonna put another wall up there. That will give it support. And we're gonna go a couple more out. And then we're gonna build a wall at the end. And then I'm going to show you how I make a cheap stack of beds. Okay, let's get some more workers. I can have 3. Let's put another chimchar out there, because he's a worker. Yeah, we'll use him for now. So I'm going to go 3 for now. That'll give me 6 beds. I'm out of wood again. I might have to do something about that sooner rather than later. Which is not terribly difficult because there are those deer in the vicinity. 2 trees at once. And I damaged my weapon. And this is why they want you to put a repair base up right away, because early chopping rips your weapon apart. New peril. Full. And yes, I notice I have stat points to spend. I'm just too busy doing other things. I'm going to fast move that stuff. I need to get some more boxes out, so when I do that, more stuff is out of my inventory. I'm actually going to put 1 more at the end. I'm only going to build 3, but... And the reason for that is so that I can later on add on to the line of beds.
Yep.
The early 6 will be plenty for me. Benches, by the way, act as if they're a stair. So if you ever want a classically looking stair, you can use the benches, stack of benches to make it look like that. I need to spend for the pal bed. Now we get the feed box. Get the berry plantation and the ranch. We get the rush horse saddle. We want a monitoring stand that tells them what to do. And that's enough for now. Are you fighting something? You're just bored. I'm gonna go get a... That guy's not one of mine. You already have one.
Yeah.
There we go. Before my guys kill him. He's dead. Didn't happen. Alright, I gotta make some balls. I have 5. Let's make 10. I'm gonna need to gather some stuff while I'm out there. And then we're gonna build a PAL box, or a PAL meat box. I need wood. See, now that was the whole purpose of catching that ichthyodeer, and he ain't not doing his thing. We'll find one that will. Okay, PAL box. PAL feed box. And I need to build at least 3 beds.
Yeah.
I don't have enough for 3 beds. No, I have enough for 1. I need more wood. It just really surprised me with Dick that he doesn't have any negative traits that would make him do that. I'm just wondering what's going on with that. I probably overlooked something. Maybe he's hungry. I can check that. I need to get these PAL boxes up. Okay, that gets the PAL boxes up. Let's get this off our land. Alright, and then... Come on. I made it. I didn't make it yet. What do I need? That's not it. I haven't built the thing. I need 2 cloth and 3 more wood. Two cloths. That's good because that's all I can make. Oh, you didn't pick it up. I've been doing that a lot lately, getting in a hurry. And then not picking up my creations. you can only have one pal helping you out of box when you're making an item until later when you get assembly lines, which is really long tech away. So if I had a handiwork guy in my party that was better, I could use him.
Yeah. Yup.
And that's why I like that guy. You know, put that in a box. Go around. He doesn't jump worth a damn. Alright, let's go find us an Icthadir. Those things are okay. They put them in a ranch and they drop flame cores, which you need. Later in the game, you need a lot of them, so early utilization is good. I didn't start them cooking. They're going to be hungry when I get back. Now, just so you know, he's growling because I'm holding the shift key down. That's why he snorts and then starts to run. It makes him dash, and that's why he's using his stamina. And if I let go, stamina comes back, but I go slower. I have a tendency to run everywhere because why not? Let's enhance our stats. Only got one. I'm going to put it in weight that I can carry. Perfect time to hunt Icthadir because if they're around, they're going to be laying down sleeping. And I'll get a sneak attack and a back attack and be able to pick them up fairly easily. Another wool. Nice. Oh, that was leather. Even better. You guys gonna lay down? I might use you later. There's an Icthadir. Okay.
Yeah.
That may not take. Oh, it did. All right, that was what I was looking for. Not in a free bowl, although I wasted one earlier. Let's go get that information. Sorry. So these towers have schematics, so you can make stuff that you can use. Sometimes it's important, sometimes not. I don't remember what's in this one. You have to figure out how to get the door down. This one says hacking, so we're going to do that. You have to fill all the spaces, which is not really a difficult puzzle, and connect the dots, but one to the other. But you have to get all the spaces turned on except for the blue ones. So that was a crossbow, which is, crossbow 3, which is a thing that will carry us through the whole rest of the game. So now, let's rush home. this factor's what they're counting on here. Of being awakened to being attacked.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Holy cow, what the hell?
Wow.
You're knocking my balls away. Yeah, they all have beds. While they don't necessarily go use the beds, they will eventually. I may put them on the bottom floor, but they all have beds, so they're all sleeping, and everything's good. And you can see in the upper right, 3 out of 3 pals. I can have a max of 3, and I have 3. And then 3 out of 3 beds. I have 3 pals, so I need 3 beds, and that's what that's showing me. Let's upgrade. Pal gear, which I already made. Berry plantation and deploy work pal to base, so I'm going to need another bed. I said I was just going to make 3, and that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is tear down the benches under the first 3, and then put a bed on the bottom. I can build 2, and I'm not going to build a 3rd one until I build one on the top. So now let's go and make them. Let's bring out our guy to help us make them. Put them away. Remember, as they work, they lose sanity, and now I can sleep to advance time. It's not much of an advancement, but it is an advancement. So now to make a crossbow, I probably can't make it. I don't have the... I have the schematic. I should be able to at least see it. Maybe I have to make it at a high quality workbench. That's probably why I can't do it. Let's put in another wall here. And in a corner right there. And then since we got the new deal, we got a new guy. Let's see how he does. So he ran right over there to farm. Look at that. Now Chimchar's doing stuff I don't necessarily want him to do. So let's start with cooking some stuff. And people can pick that up if they can and put it in a box. So if there's a transport, which I believe he has transport, then he will pick it up and put it in that box. And then the pals can only eat out of the eating box. Just take a little break. And they do have transport because they're cleaning stuff up. I noticed that. Well, that's good. Yeah, we know you're there. Okay, so now that we are doing well there, we're going to put a wall up right there. And actually, no, I don't want that. I want a base here and here and a wall out there. No, we'll just make it a regular wall. No, yeah, we will. Then we're going to use stools to level stuff up. So now the box is about this wide, about half of that. And put that there, and then we put another one about right here. And then we're going to go over here to storage. We'll do the standard box. That's going to lift it right up there. And then the same thing over here. And then we're going to kill this. And build another one underneath. And kill that one. Put another one underneath. Then we're going to take all this. Now, the fast way to move stuff is take one of each. So first you sort your inventory. Then you hold your control button down and right click and you get one piece of each thing. Then you go over to the box so you want to put stuff, which is the bottom one. You open it up and you put those one pieces in. Change the chest settings to match the ones you had before. And now everything that's in there will work. Then I go over here and I grab everything, take all. And now I should be able to IR stow and yes, and it should find it all down here. And then I delete this and put it all in here. And you're trying to get at the foundation. There we go. And he's eating immediately. See, now he's got 15 left to go, and I can easily help him out. If that guy needs something to do. Oh, he's transporting. You can see it reducing. We make it, and then it's gone. And that's him picking it up and putting it in the other box. We can make the berries and let them eat those. And then transport some of this wood. You know, all I have to do is pick it up. And then I can just do the magic transfer like so. And then I can get my guy.
Yeah.
Charge. And just IR that, and in it goes. It's a little faster when the player's doing it. And that's how far you can go. Now, we want to expand the base some more. That's our current goal. So we need a berry plantation. Now, I have certain weird things that I like to do, and this is going to be one of them. So first, I'm going to make a line of things out toward the edge. Where's the edge out there? Still way out there. We'll go that far. I'll move it later. We'll put another wall there. We're going to take our benches. That's my favorite piece of furniture. And I need 2, but I'm going to make 3. amount of materials. Wow, we used all that wood that fast. And I don't like to chop on the company soil because that excavator needs to work. So we'll cut a couple of these. They're outside the line, so eventually I'm going to put a wooden palisade around the whole area just inside that line.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have seeds. I should, but you never know. I do not have wood. I don't have wood. I have plenty of everything else, just not wood. As per usual, because we didn't start with that ectoderm like we had planned to. Now we're going to make a berry farm. Now usually I make 3. I'm going to need a second one fairly quickly, so we're going to go ahead and make 2 right now. And, you know, I know we have to eventually have people working it, but we're not ready for that quite yet. We're just going to satisfy our requirements and upgrade. I'm not liking the way that's turning out. Let's build a wall here. Let's make it have a window. And then we want a foundation there and there, and there, and there, and there. And now I need wood again. I'm hungry. I've done much with my work stat, I can tell. Now notice how the gray was removing, that's decay. So when it decays completely, one item will be lost and it'll fill back up with gray. Alternately, you can sort, and when you sort, all the gray returns on the current item. Now let's see if we can get some of this stuff out of our bag. Pal parts. Those are all PAL materials. I'm out of space. I'll hold on to that for now. I do not restricted anything yet, so. If I look at this, it requires a high quality workbench. That's why I can't make it. I need that egg to go somewhere. because that's weight that I don't need, and put that somewhere because I don't use them this early. Okay, now I'm unencumbered. We have to think about where we're going from here. I have crusher, stone pit, and logging pit. So these are changing from environment to farms. We have this farm going, and if we water it, which we can do, or we can get a pal to do it, then you can see that it fills up the circle, and then once the circle's filled, the watering's done, and it will be growing. So when it's growing, then if anybody has the leaf, let's see, I think the tansy has it. No, there's one. So this green tansy has the leaf. So looking at it, that's gathering, which is picking and picking up stuff off the ground. Transporting is moving stuff to chests. Lumbering is cutting down trees, obviously. Planting is putting seeds in the ground, and handiwork is helping with chores around the place. So we can look at this guy, and you see the difference is he has no planting. Instead, he's got kindling, and he has no gathering. So he still does the other things he does, but he's the one that cooks the food for us. And then this guy just has mining, and that's it. We're going to get somebody better and replace him. But for now, that's what we have. And this guy does just wood. So he has no split attention. Now, if I get 4 additional rush ores, I have 1. If I had 3 more, then I could combine them together with that one, and he would have 2 mining, which I may do as well. But over here, what I wanted to do is make beds. I'm going to kill the beds up top. I think they're not, it's not going to be enough space. So I'll make this 2 deep, but for right now it's just going to be 1. On this end, we're going to put a wall, as I normally do, and then the cheap, but really not. I'm out of materials again. Let's see, do I have another spot? I do. Maybe with the other guy out there, this guy will do his job. He will. Okay. So, let's go over and break some of these and get this back. So you're going to see we're going to have a really tight arrangement of stuff there. I have 5, so that's what I need for now. We need to deal with it. I need to let them work. So I am going to go get some experience for the crew. So let's see. I got 57 arrows. We should probably make more. 50, if we'll make 50 more, we'll have 100. Let's make 100 more. And we're gonna use our guy instead of our 2 in-base workers. Not that it makes much difference, just doesn't take off of our in-base work. We've already got 50 made. I didn't pay attention what time I started. I've been recording for 50 minutes. I go another 5 minutes. We'll just go up and do some real quick experience gathering. Now let's take a quick look. We have 5 of them. We have 1 of those. Those aren't there. We have 2 of those. And we have 1 and 1. The rest of these people don't come in the starting area. So we need pooper eyes, chickens, 3 pangolins, and some gumos. Let's see what we can get. How many balls do I have? I have 10. Wow. We're going to teleport. Let's start. We need chickens first. They'll be up top. The top 2 layers. Oh, I hit too hard. Oh.
Yeah.
Hit too hard. I'll grab some berries while I'm here. Almost dark too. Where are my chickens? With that finger. He's caught. That's 3.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
5, I hope. 5. That box is not respawned yet. There's a chicken.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
That got in the way. We didn't catch an elephant. Stuck there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's 3. I need 1 more of those.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So you can see I'm leveling up, and that tree fell's down, I get another Meemog, which is important, and we'll show you why later. And we're almost done with this session, and I'm level 17. Not bad. Need chickens. We got our cats, we got our chickens, we got our, we don't have our chickens, we got our cats though. So we can ignore the rest. Here's the boomers. Oh, I hit too hard.
Wah!
There should be 4 chickens. 4 chickens. Now they're all asleep. Except for that boomers. I didn't see how many goomers. I was concentrating on shooting that pooperai. There's a chicken. Get my last chicken.
Yeah!
I need 1, maybe 2 more goomers. They're not the last chicken. Anyway. I got eggs from them, and eggs are good. I do have 5 already. I got goose, got chickens, got cats. Need dogs.
Wah! Oh!
Got 4 out of 5 dogs. Give me 1 more dog and I don't see one. That's a cat. That's a dog.
Wah!
Alright, we're doing good. No chest respawn there. The pendulay, there's usually only a couple down here. So you may not get the whole 5.
Oh!
I might have shot him 1 more time. But I got him anyway.
Wah!
No respawn on the egg yet. 4 pendulay. I don't see another sleeper, but I do see the cellar rays down here, which I didn't catch the first time through. And these are good transporters.
Yeah!
They're tough though. I'm out of balls. Fudge sickle. I'm out of balls. Out of balls. So we're going home. I should have marked who I was what level I was when I started. But we're done now for the day. I'm just going to teleport home, and then I will probably actually record another session right away, but I won't post it for a couple days. In the meantime, be excellent. Well, that's the wrong place. Be excellent to one another, and peace out.